2024 Kawasaki Z900 RSSE ABS frame sliders swing arm spool. Swing arm spools are useful for lifting your rear wheel for chain adjustment, cleaning, and lubing. It can also be used for checking the oil level with various degrees of accuracy. Frame sliders may reduce damage to your motorcycle in an accident, especially in a parking lot speed tip over. These are the main tools I used in this job. This is not a beginner mechanic job, it is an intermediate mechanic job, and it is necessary to do it right. Torque specifications. The threads for the real spools gave me a lot of trouble. I cleaned them up with a number 8-1.25mm tapered tap. Installation went smoothly after this, and I didn't take it apart again to film it as I used thread sealant the first time. It was easy, and I torqued the bolts down to 15 foot-pounds. The oil level in the inspection window will change depending on how you measure it. I used Loctite blue thread sealant. The cap pulls off and pushes on. I did not use the thread sealant on the front engine mounting bolts. This is the genuine $180 Kawasaki service manual. The generic recommendation for the 8mm thread bolts is 15 foot-pounds, which I used on the swing arm spool bolts. Seems about right for an aluminum swing arm. The generic recommendation for the 10mm thread, such as the front engine mount bolts, is 26 foot-pounds. However, there is a specific recommendation of 44 foot-pounds for a 2024 Kawasaki Z900 RS. If you have any other model, 26 foot-pounds should be safe. Check with your specific manual. Other videos have mentioned 30 foot-pounds. You have to remove the cap for the front engine mounting bolt. It came off pretty easy. Removing the front engine mounting bolt will speed up the boring stuff. Lots of threads to go through. I use needle nose pliers to pull out the bolt. This is the frame slider. A lot of turns. Torqued 44 foot-pounds. The left side is the same procedure as the right side. I'll skip it. The engine can shift down when the mounting bolt is removed. I have seen videos where a car jack is used to adjust the height of the engine so the bolt goes in well aligned. I didn't need to do this. I double-checked the torque on both sides after I did the left side. I bought the swing arm spool and frame sliders on eBay. There are many choices. I bought the rear stand on eBay. This one is a very tight fit as it needed 13¼ inches inner distance. If your stand adjusts between 13 and 13½ inches, you should be fine. This is the recommended oil level procedure from the user's manual. Run the engine for a few minutes, let it sit for a few and look at the oil level. Unfortunately, I can't look at the oil level while holding the bike, but my video camera can. You should familiarize yourself with what the oil level and chain tension is like on and off the stand. Do not use a front wheel chalk to check the oil level. It will always be low. I once overfilled a Kawasaki by a quart of oil and it still showed low oil level. The correct method by the user's manual. Run for 3 minutes, wait for 3 minutes. We'll skip to the end where we hold the bike upright and check the oil level. Alba stand, cold engine, level is about 50% of the window. Rear stand, cold engine, level is about 80% of the window.